Welcome, everyone. My name is Teri Bybee, and I am the founder of Women Who Risk. And today we are coming together to do a repatterning for Mercury Retrograde. In this case, Mercury Retrograde, it actually started on March 14th, and that doesn't count the pre-shadow. It goes through April 7th, and Mercury hit me up in February. So those couple of weeks before definitely played with my mind because I almost completely forgot about this particular repatterning. So the good news is it's never too late and it's energy. And so this will travel with us and support us through the rest of the retrograde. I also put in the comments information about the Venus retrograde that Kaylin was talking about that's going on at the same time that we're not going to get into today, and it's not part of the repatterning, but interesting information. All right, so for today, Valerie, you're willing to be the voice of the group?
Sure.
All right, so for the group's highest and best, we're going to start with orientation. We're going to start with problems into opportunities. And we're going to check. We're actually going to start with the problems that the group has submitted. Yes. So the question I had asked to help us bring that information forward are, what are the ways you most often express impatience or judgment towards yourself that feed feelings of not good enough, ultimately holding you back from expressing your true brilliance? Obviously, I was into run-on sentences when I put that question together, but it's a really good question. We got some great responses. So in our responses, there is a primary or primaries. Yes. So it's not all of them. We'll see which ones are key for our change in the moment. So it's this, 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 this. Okay. A little over half, I'd say, came up as primary. These can be checked together. They can. All right. Make sure I've got these lined up so that I'm doing the ones that the group selected. Okay. So Valerie, if you'll repeat after me, say negative thoughts.
Negative thoughts.
Rumination on the negative.
Rumination on the negative.
Comparison to others.
Comparison to others.
Nor the person I imagine I might have been.
Nor the person I imagine I might have been.
If only.
If only.
Anger.
Anger.
Choosing to spend money on habitual or sparkly things.
Choosing to spend my money on habitual or sparkly things.
Not going for what calls me or what I love or desire.
Not going
for what calls me.
For what calls me.
Or what I love or desire.
Or what I love or desire.
Refusing to dive deep.
Refusing to dive deep.
To see what I want.
To see what I want.
Out of fear, it'll be taken away.
Out of fear, it will be taken away.
Self-blame.
Self-blame.
Thinking I'm crazy.
Thinking I'm crazy.
Because others don't see what I do.
Because others don't see what I do.
In relation to other people.
In relation to other people.
Not believing in myself.
Not believing in myself.
Apathy to passion for life.
Apathy to passion for life.
We are on for all of those. All right. Okay, so next we need something more from this section. We do from B, C, D. There's a primary negative attitude that's involved. So out of the way. Okay. All right, so there's 3 different primary attitudes for the group. The one we're looking at today is 1, it's 2. 2 is the helpless attitude. So we're going to answer a question, Valerie, you and I. What weakness in yourself do you imagine makes you feel hopeless and helpless in this situation? First thing I heard is I can't control it.
Okay.
Any other thoughts?
Hmm.
What do you imagine makes you feel hopeless and helpless in this situation?
In any situation?
Yep.
Yeah. Right now it's a lot of the chemo fog.
Okay, so we're just gonna put chemo fog. For others, it might be other things that are health related, but this gets us there. We need to list more, we do. So what makes us feel helpless and hopeless? Things aren't going well. I don't get what I desire. Everything is a struggle. Things are just popping in right now.
Okay.
If you have any, feel free to speak them as well.
Mm-hmm.
We need to list more. There is something more.
Not being enough.
I'm going to write it down as I'm not enough.
Okay.
I'm going to add I'm not deserving. I'm not worthy. All the nots. We need to list more. We don't. That covers everything, it looks like. So in this list, there is a primary or primaries. Yes. It's this. It's this. It's this. 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 All right. So can these can be checked together? Yes, they can. Okay. So these are the weaknesses we imagine make us feel helpless and hopeless. Say, I can't control it.
I can't control it.
Things aren't going well.
Things aren't going well.
Chemo fog.
Chemo fog.
I'm not enough.
I'm not enough.
I'm not worthy.
I'm not worthy.
We are on for all that. Okay. So then we get the helpless attitude. We're going to choose one of these attitudes from the list. There are 8. So for the group, it's 1 to 4. It's 5. All right. Say life is impossible.
Life is impossible.
And there's no point in trying.
And there's no point in trying
to change it.
To change it.
You're on. Boy, that one's a heavy one. I felt it really deeply in my occipital ridge, so just heavy. Now we do have a coherent response instead of the helpless attitude. I'm going to note the page number and we're going to just go for it. All right. Say there's always hope.
There's always hope.
And I have the inner strength.
And I have the inner strength.
To face what life brings me for my growth.
To face what life brings me for my growth.
I am a powerful being.
I am a powerful being.
I set appropriate boundaries.
I set appropriate boundaries.
Negative words and behaviors.
Negative words and behaviors.
I go into action.
I go into action.
With energy and optimism.
With energy and optimism.
We're actually on for that. It's umbilically that we're off. So unconsciously, something's getting in the way. All right. So let's see what's next. So that was the helpless attitude. We need something more here. We do. We need something from E, from F. We're going to identify the major brain area involved. And we need just one. We do. So it's A, B, C, D, E. It's the temporal lobes. And this is where issues manifest as anger, blowing things out of proportion, disorganization, or violence. So we're going to identify the non-coherence first. And there are 12 here. So for us, it's something 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 6, 7. And there are 1, 2, 3. There are 4 options. We need more than one. No, so we need this, this, this. Say, my memory fails me.
My memory fails me.
We are on for that. We're also going to identify the coherence needed. And there are 7. For us, we need something 1 to 4, 5, 6. Say, I remember what I am asked to do.
I remember what I'm asked to do.
We're on for that. Umbilically off. Quick sip of water. Okay. So that was the temporal lobes. We need something more in this section. We do. We need G, we need H, habit, behavior, shock, addiction. Okay, so the question is, what addiction do we need to identify that's in some way related to these issues that have come up? And again, we're going to kind of tap into the group and add ours out there, but also whatever else we might hear. So I am addicted to chaos was the first word I heard. Negative self-talk. Need to list more? We do. I'm going to put sugar on there because it is just a thing. Distractions. There's something more. What else do we need to identify? I'm addicted to, that's in some way related to these problems. There's something more. All right, let's just kind of quiet the mind and see. And if, again, if you have something specific, Valerie, make sure we get that out here.
Yep. Self-doubt.
Oh, that's a good one to identify. Need a list more? No, that was what we were looking for. All right. We're definitely moving some stuff already. Have another sip of water. All right. In this list, there is a primaries. There is. So it's this, 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 this. All right. Say, I'm addicted to self-doubt.
I'm addicted to self-doubt.
That is on. Kind of loud and clear on that one. We need something more in this section. No, we're gonna, goodness. We are going to identify the opportunity that the problem offers. We need A, yes, that's acceptance and gratitude. And so we need all of these options. No, we need this, this, this. This, 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 this. All right. Say, I totally accept the present challenging situation.
I totally accept the present challenging situation.
Free of resentment and negative judgments.
Free of resentment and negative judgments.
I am grateful for the growth
I am grateful for the growth
this challenge offers me.
this challenge offers me.
And we are off for that. Need something from B. We do not. Need something more from this section. Yes. We're going to identify the neurotransmitter, peptide, or endorphin needed for optimal body-brain functioning. All right. So there are 7 here. For the group, we need something 1 to 4, 5, 6. Oxytocin. This is where a peptide, oxytocin is a peptide released from the pituitary gland during childbirth, causing uterine contractions as well as contractions of sexual orgasm in females. There are 1, 2, 3. There are 3 options. We need more than one. No, we need this, this, this. All right, say oxytocin allows me
Oxytocin allows me
to have long-term loving relationships.
to have long-term loving relationships.
And that is all. Right. We need a color. We do not. We need something more here. We need I. We're going to identify the brain structure and brainwave needed. Right. So we need cerebral, limbic, reptilian. So it's the survival brain today. And the specific area, there's 6 different areas of the reptilian brain, is 1 to 3, 4, 5, is the reticular formation. You hear about the reptilian brain, you know. We do need to hear about the reticular formation, yes. So the reticular formation is scattered throughout the brainstem and controls cyclic activities such as the sleep-wake cycle. All right, we have a statement to go with that. See, I sleep deeply and wake up refreshed.
I sleep deeply and wake up refreshed.
And that is off. All right. We need to know the brainwave. We do. So it's beta, alpha, theta. So theta is where the theta brainwave occurs in daydreaming, deep relaxation, sleep, trance states, beyond the pain threshold, deep healing, and super learning. So the cycles, it's 5, 6, 7. We need a dot and number after it. Nope. Okay. All right. So we're checking the theta brainwave, say 7 cycles per second
7 cycles per second
in the reticular formation
in the reticular formation
of my reptilian brain.
of my reptilian brain.
That's off. Okay. All right. We need something from J. We need something from D. We need anything more from problems and opportunities. We do not. Next, we're going to look at intentions. We're going to start with our sheet. We are. All right. So the question I had asked, again, it was a bit of a run-on sentence. The question I had asked, what shifts will make What shifts will you make regarding negative beliefs and feelings, along with any self-judgment you have, so you can experience genuine compassion for yourself and others and change our reality? All right, so I'm just going to go down the list, see there is a primary or primary in the list. Yes, so it's this, 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 this. Whoops, not that one. This, this, and this. All right. Over half this time. So these can all be checked together? No, so they're each separate. All righty. Okay. So the first one, say I speak up.
I speak up.
That's off. Say I forgive myself
I forgive myself
and move forward in the present moment
and move forward in the present moment
with focus and trust.
with focus and trust.
Off. And that moved me. I felt that in my high heart. For some reason, that really touched me. So I think that's a really important one for us. They're all important. They're all good. But that one just really felt. Say, I stop comparing myself to others.
I stop comparing myself to others.
Start loving myself. Yeah. And start loving myself as I am.
And start loving myself as I am.
Right now.
Right now.
That's all. Say, I integrate what I'm learning.
I integrate what I'm learning.
Into what's best for me.
Into what's best for me.
That's all. Say, I sing.
I sing.
That's off. And so for those of us that did not specifically say that or might not be drawn to that, it'd be whatever creative endeavor allows you to express. Okay. Say, I show more compassion towards myself.
I show more compassion towards myself.
That's off. Say, I am passionate for life.
I am passionate for life.
That's off. Say, I remember I'm here and was chosen. I remember I'm here.
I remember I'm here.
And was chosen by, and was, I'm going to start again.
Okay.
I remember I'm here.
I remember I'm here.
And was chosen to be here.
And was chosen to be here.
By God, Goddess. By God, Goddess.
By God, Goddess.
So again, whatever your divinity is, would go in that space. All right, say trust.
Trust.
And that is off. Okay, feeling that in my heart. Another quick sip of water. Set this aside. All right. So there's something more we need in this section. There is B, C, D. Okay, hold on. Do you have a sip? Do you have water? You can have a sip of some liquid.
Yeah.
All right. So there's something more we need here. There is. It's this. Okay, so there's a daily empowerment intention that's going to support our integration, support our intentions. And there are 14 different categories. And for us, we need something 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 6. 6 is communication. And there are seven different options. So for us, we need something 1 to 4, 5, 5. A little bit longer statement. Okay, here we go. Say, I am aware when I use words
I am aware when I use words
that are de-energizing or non-coherent,
that are de-energizing or non-coherent,
and I choose coherent words
and I choose coherent words
that energize me and others.
that energize me and others.
Well, and it's interesting. I've recently heard and seen a couple of things that just timely, right? In that one person was talking about how we tend to curse ourselves, and not foul language kind of cursing, but we say things like I'm exhausted, or I'm broke, or I can't do it, rather than, my budget is set and this doesn't fit in my budget, or um, I'm going to find more energy by sleeping better, or just flipping those and acknowledging maybe how you're feeling, but not stating it in a way that you're putting negative words out there, because our brains are such amazing tools that they hear the words and integrate them. So the more we say things that are non-coherent, the more we're going to experience them. And it doesn't mean we need to be Pollyanna. It just means awareness. And this is totally what this is talking about, being aware of the words that are de-energizing and non-coherent, so that we can flip them into something that's going to be more supportive and uplifting of us. Okay. So that is our daily empowerment intention. So once we get on for the statement, as we use this awareness and make these shifts in our days, that day we will be empowered. So remembering this can be really, really helpful just on our day-to-day living. Okay. See what's next. All right. We need something from D. We need something from this section. So we're going to identify what motivates action towards the achievement of our intentions. We need A, we need B. So I'm going to open it back up. Actually, let me write this statement first. Then I'm going to give us the information we need to do this. Okay, so the question is, how will you feel when all these intentions are manifest? And just as a reminder, our intentions were speaking up, forgiving ourselves and moving forward in the present with focus and trust, stopping comparison of ourselves to others, and start loving ourselves as we are right now, integrating what we're learning into what's best for us, singing or showing other creative endeavors, showing more compassion towards ourselves, being passionate for life, remembering that we're here and we're chosen to be here by our divine being, and trust. So how will we feel, or how will we feel when all those are manifest? I'd say peaceful,
Calmer,
calmer, okay,
contented,
happy. We need a list more? Oh, we don't. Okay. So there is a primary in this list. No, it's all of these. It is. So say my pleasurable feelings
my pleasurable feelings
of peace and calmness,
of peace and calmness,
contentment and happiness,
contentment and happiness,
motivate me to persevere
motivate me to persevere
in the face of every setback or failure.
in the face of every setback or failure.
And that's off for the moment. Okay. We need something from C, now from D. We're going to look at the commitment needed. We need something from A, from B, 100% commitment. We need to specify one of these intentions. No. And for the group, we need all of these options. We do not. We need this, 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 this. Okay. All right. Say, I'm 100% committed
I am 100% committed
to manifesting these intentions
to manifesting these intentions
with patience, joy,
with patience, joy,
love, and focus.
love, and focus.
And I accept the divine plan for my life.
And I accept the divine plan for my life.
And that is off. All right. We need C as well. We do. All right. Say, I accept that whatever is not aligned with my intentions
I accept that whatever is not aligned with my intentions
emerges for my own growth and transformation.
emerges for my own growth and transformation.
That's off for the moment. Okay. We need something from E. We're going to identify the inner resources needed. So we need something from A, from B. What positive thoughts, beliefs, or images do you have about those intentions we talked about? I heard this is wonderful. I love life.
Beauty.
Beauty, nice. I come from my heart. I am peaceful and calm. I heard joy. Need to list more? We don't. There's a primary in this list. There's not. So it means it's all of these things. We can check them all together. We can say, this is wonderful.
This is wonderful.
I love life.
I love life.
Beauty.
Beauty.
I come from my heart.
I come from my heart.
I am peaceful and calm.
I am peaceful and calm.
Joy.
Joy.
That's off, but that felt really nice. All right. How is that? We need something more here. We need something from C, from D. We're going to identify the coherent frequency of our intentions. This one. All right, so we need the note. We do. So it's C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp. And it's this exact number. It is. We need a dot numbers after it. Nope. Okay, so we're checking the harmonious note of F sharp associated to our intentions. Say 369.
369
Cycles per second.
cycles per second.
That is off. Okay. We also need to know the octave. No, we need to know the correlation. We do. Okay, so the correlation to the note of F sharp. Writing it out. I see the opportunities.
I see the opportunities.
Difficult relationships.
Difficult relationships.
And that's off. All right. We need something from E. We do receptivity as needed. Say, I am receptive to the field of limitless energy.
I am receptive to the field of
Limitless energy
limitless energy
that makes all things possible.
that makes all things possible.
And that is all. All right. We need anything more from intentions. We do not. I need another sip of water. All right. Going back to the mandala. We need something from orientation. We need something from a repatterning. So it's something from primary unconscious chakra. It's one of the chakra repatternings. We've got 4 here, and it's the chakra repatterning. All right. We need to hear something from the introduction. We do not. We need to, let's see, did we identify problems? Yes, we did. We need to identify any additional problems to be represented in this session? No. So we are going to identify the primary chakra involved with the problem. And of the 7, it's 1 to 4, 5, 6. It's the brow chakra. And the non-coherent quality associated to the brow chakra, and therefore to our problems in this case. There are 10 here for the group. It's something 1 to 5. It's 1, 2, 3. Wrestling with my paper here. Right. So this is the non-coherence associated to the brow chakra. Say, I use the force of my mind
I use the force of my mind
to influence people and events
to influence people and events
and resist surrendering to life's natural flow.
and resist surrendering to life's natural flow.
That is on. I have in the, 15 years that I've been doing this? 20 years that I've been doing this, have never had this statement come up. That's an interesting statement. All right. Interesting. And we're talking Mercury Retrograde, which is all about the mind. So interesting energy that we're letting go of here. Very cool. Okay. All right. We're also going to identify the non-coherent emotional response. And this is specific to the brow chakra. And there are a couple of options. We need them both. We need this. We need this. Say, I am scattered.
I am scattered.
That is on. And you nodded while you were saying it. All right. We're also going to identify the chakra shock involved. And this may be different than the brow chakra we've been working with. So of the 7, it's 1 to 4, it's 1, it's 2. Okay, so it is different. It is the water chakra or pelvic chakra that we're experiencing this shock. And there's 13 here. So for us, what we are working with today is 1 to 5, 1, 2. And there are 3 options. So we need more than one? No. So it's this, this, this. And I'm going to preface this by saying this is a perception, not a truth factor. Say shock from parental modeling
Shock from parental modeling
of sexual abuse.
of sexual abuse.
We are on for that. So you may or may not have experienced it. You may or may not be aware of it if you did. And it may not be part of your truth, but there's an energy that we are working with here for the group and perhaps even for the world. So
Okay.
Just know it's a great one to be releasing regardless. All right. We also need something from the soles of the feet. We do. So that's the subchakra for water. And there are 4 here. The one we need, it's 1. Oops. Say shock from injuries to the feet.
Shock from injuries to the feet.
That is on. Okay. All right. We need something from G. We do not. From H, we're looking at the physical resonance involved. And again, it could be any of the 7. So it's 1 to 4. It's the earth chakra this time, or the coccyx chakra. And there are 12 different options for us. Today we're looking at 1 to 5, 1, 2, 3. We need both these options. We need this, this. All right. So this is specific to a physical manifestation of the coccyx or earth chakra. Say kidney stones.
Kidney stones.
Or gallstones.
Or gallstones.
From fear.
From fear.
And we are on for that. All right. We need something from I. We do not. Something from J. We're going to identify the chakra triad circuit disruption that's involved. All right. This one we work from the 5 physical. So first through the 5th chakra. So let's see which one we need. Or ones, might be more than one. Okay, of the 5, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. The air or the heart chakra. We need more than one? No. It's the positive pole of the shoulders or lungs. No. The neutral pole of the kidney or colon. The negative pole of the ankles. Both ankles. Also the calves. No. So in this case, the heart chakra, the positive pole is the shoulders and lungs. The neutral pole, about this, I'm pointing, you can't see it because I'm too low. The neutral pole is kind of towards the middle. So the solar plex, or kidneys and colon, or the negative pole would be the lower part of the body. So in this case, ankles and calves, specifically ankles today. Say disrupted energy in my air chakra.
Disrupted energy in my air chakra.
At the negative pole of my ankles.
At the negative pole of my ankles.
we are on for that disrupted energy. So if you've been noticing issues with your ankles, that's, you're working some air or heart stuff. Okay. We need something from K. We do not. L. So we're identifying the coherent chakra quality that we need in relation to the problem. All right. And so we're looking at the 7 chakras. So for us, we need 1 to 4. We need 1, 2, 3. We are looking at several different chakras today. So this one is the fire chakra or solar plexus. And there are 21 different statements. And the one we need is something 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Say, I recharge and revitalize myself.
I recharge and revitalize myself.
That's off, but that sounds really good. All right. That takes us to the end of the session. Let me just check. There's something more we need in terms of statements. No. So at this point, we're going to get our modality. We are, quick sip of water. Modality, here we go. So the modality needed to help anchor this shift of resonance, this higher vibration, is something from process, from sound, from color light, from movement, from breath. It's one of the breaths. I have 27 in this book. So for us, we need something 1 to 10, 1 to 5. We're going to do the slow, gentle breathing. Okay. So first, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. This slow, gentle, relaxed breathing is the basic breath that recharges and relaxes our body, emotions, and mind. This is a good breath to do when you want to re-energize and relax, when you want to be centered within yourself before moving out into the world and handling your life, when you're in a tense situation with highly charged feelings and you need to stay calm, when you need to balance your polarities, your masculine, feminine, outward, inward, yang, yin. We re-energize ourselves on the inhale, the masculine, expansive yang, and we relax deeply on the exhale, the feminine, letting go, yin. When you move back into sync with your optimal frequency range, you may observe that you suddenly take a breath, a deep breath, followed by a sigh and the slow, gentle breathing. The deep breath and sigh is a sign that you are releasing tension and stress and coming back into rhythm with yourself once more. All right, so how do we do this? It's nice and simple for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe slowly and gently in through the nose and out through the mouth, or in through the nose and out through the nose. You can play around with it and see what you notice that may be different, see which feels more appropriate in the moment or more comfortable. So breathing in and breathing out. When you inhale, it's energizing. And the exhale is a relaxing and letting go. So breathing in to energize and out to relax. In and out. On your next inhale, let your ribs and belly expand all the way to the top of your chest. And you exhale, relaxing your ribs and gently pulling your belly in and up using your core muscles. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, Relaxing the ribs, pulling that belly in just a little bit at the end. Breathing in, expanding all the way to the top. Exhale, relaxing, pulling that tummy in gently. All right, we've already had a shift. So breathing in, expanding, out, relaxing. And you do this until the breath flows easily and naturally, and you feel calm, relaxed, and re-energized. Definitely worked. All right, let's just check. There's another modality we need? No. Okay, another quick sip of water. All right. So that was slow, gentle breathing. And that's obviously a very simple and very effective breath for balance. Like it said, balancing your inward, outward, your masculine, feminine, your yang, your yin. Inhaling is energizing the masculine, expansive yang. Exhaling is relaxing the feminine, letting go yin. Okay. So there's something more, just double checking, that we need to do as far as a modality. Nope. We are ready to recheck our statements. We are starting at the beginning. Okay. All right. So first we're going to start with the problem statements that we had on our sheet of gathered responses. Say negative thoughts.
Negative thoughts.
Rumination on the negative.
Rumination on the negative.
Comparison to others.
Comparison to others.
And or the person I imagine I might have been. And or the person.
And or the person.
I imagine I might have been.
I imagine I might have been.
If only.
If only.
Anger.
Anger.
Choosing to spend money.
Choosing to spend money.
On habitual or sparkly things.
On habitual or sparkly things.
Not going for what calls me.
Not going for what calls me.
Or what I love or desire.
Or what I love or desire.
Refusing to dive deep.
Refusing to dive deep.
To see what I want.
To see what I want.
Out of fear, it'll be taken away.
Out of fear, it will be taken away.
Self-blame.
Self-blame.
Thinking I'm crazy.
Thinking I'm crazy.
Because others don't see what I do.
Because others don't see what I do.
In relation to other people.
In relation to other people.
Not believing in myself.
Not believing in myself.
Apathy to passion for life.
Apathy to passion for life.
And that has cleared. Yay. And it was interesting as I was reading through them again, about half of them I didn't even remember us saying. So that's just the way our minds work. And what's amazing about this process is it's not about what we remember or what we hold on to as far as words as we work the process and complete the process, because it's an energy that we're working with. So good news is we shifted it. Yay. All right. So the negative thoughts that came from this say life is impossible.
Life is impossible.
And there's no point in trying to change it.
And there's no point in trying to change it.
Cleared. Oh, I jumped ahead. That was actually part of our helpless attitude. We're just following the energy. It's okay. So let's go back to the helpless attitude and the reasons that we imagine cause us to feel helpless and hopeless in the situation. Say, I can't control it.
I can't control it.
Chemo fog.
Chemo fog.
Things aren't going well.
Things aren't going well.
I'm not enough.
I'm not enough.
I'm not worthy.
I'm not worthy.
We've cleared that. And the other one we cleared that's associated to that, the actual negative attitude of helplessness, is life is impossible and there's no point in trying to change it. So we cleared that. And then we have the coherence of the coherent way of being instead of the helpless attitude. Say, there's always hope.
There's always hope.
I have the inner strength
I have the inner strength
to face what life brings me
to face what life brings me
for my growth.
for my growth.
I am a powerful being.
I am a powerful being.
I set appropriate boundaries
I set appropriate boundaries
on negative words and behaviors,
on negative words and behaviors,
and I go into action
and I go into action
with energy and optimism.
with energy and optimism.
We are on for that. Oh, umbilically on for that, even at the unconscious level. All right. And then we worked with our temporal lobes, and this was the non-coherence. Say, my memory fails me.
My memory fails me.
Cleared. And then the coherence of the temporal lobes, and it's umbilical. Say, I remember what I am asked to do.
I remember what I am asked to do.
That is umbilically on. And then we stated, say, I am addicted to self-doubt.
I am addicted to self-doubt.
Cleared. So that was underlying some of these issues, this addiction. All right. Say, I totally accept the present challenging situation.
I totally accept the present challenging situation.
Free of resentment and negative judgments.
Free of resentment and negative judgments.
I am grateful for the growth
I am grateful for the growth
this challenge offers me.
this challenge offers me.
That is on. And then this, say, oxytocin
Oxytocin
allows me to have long-term loving relationships.
allows me to have long-term loving relationships.
That is on. Then with the brain, say, this is the reticular formation in the reptilian brain. Say, I sleep deeply and wake up refreshed.
I sleep deeply and wake up refreshed.
And then the brainwave we needed was the theta brainwave. Say 7 cycles per second
7 cycles per second
in the reticular formation
in the reticular formation
of my reptilian brain.
of my reptilian brain.
That is on. All right. And then we move to our intention statements that we gathered. And these were all checked separately. Say, I speak up.
I speak up.
That is on. Say, I forgive myself and move forward
I forgive myself and move forward
in the present moment.
in the present moment.
Focus and trust.
Focus and trust.
That is on. Say, I stop comparing myself to others
I stop comparing myself to others
and start loving myself as I am
and start loving myself as I am
right now.
right now.
That is on. I integrate what I'm learning
I integrate what I'm learning
into what's best for me.
into what's best for me.
That is on. Say, I sing.
I sing.
That is on. And again, or whatever creative endeavor is yours. All right. Say, I show more compassion towards myself.
I show more compassion towards myself.
That is on. Say, I am passionate for life.
I am passionate for life.
That is on. Say, I remember I'm here and was chosen to be here
I remember I am here and chosen to be here
by God, Goddess.
by God, Goddess.
That is on. Say, trust.
Trust.
And that is on. All right. So we've shifted all of our intentions. We are now on for all of those. Yay. Quick sip of water. And then we looked at our daily empowerment intention, which had to do with communication. So say, I am aware
I am aware
when I use words that are de-energizing or non-coherent,
when I use words that are de-energizing or non-coherent,
and I choose coherence, and I choose coherent words
and I choose coherent words
that energize me and others.
that energize me and others.
That is on. So again, this is our daily empowerment intention. We're now on for the statement of this daily empowerment intention around communication. So now what we do is we practice this. And every time we do this, shifting those non-coherent words, de-energizing words, in the moment, shifting them to coherent words, we energize ourselves for that day. So kind of a simple and yet maybe a little bit challenging way to energize ourselves. All right. This is what we'll feel as we manifest these intentions. Say, my pleasurable feelings of peace and calmness,
my pleasurable feelings of peace and calmness,
contentment and happiness,
contentment and happiness,
motivate me to persevere in the face of every setback or failure. In the face of every setback
in the face of every setback
or failure.
Or failure.
That is on. So basically saying that we hold the energy of these intentions that are manifest, and that allows us to actually persevere when things aren't going great. All right. Say, I'm 100% committed.
I'm 100% committed
to manifesting these intentions.
To manifesting these intentions.
With patience, joy.
With patience, joy.
Love and focus.
Love and focus.
And I accept the divine plan for my life.
And I accept the divine plan for my life.
That is on. Say, I accept that whatever is not aligned with my intentions.
I accept that whatever is not aligned with my intentions.
Emerges for my own growth and transformation.
Emerges for my own growth and transformation.
That is on. And then the positive thoughts, words, etc., that we have with our intentions. Say, this is wonderful.
This is wonderful.
I love life.
I love life.
Beauty.
Beauty.
I come from my heart.
I come from my heart.
I am peaceful and calm.
I am peaceful and calm.
Joy.
Joy.
That is a nice strong on. Now we're checking the harmonious note of F sharp associated to our intentions. Say 369.
369.
Cycles per second.
Cycles per second.
That is on. And the correlation to that note of F sharp, say, I see the opportunities.
I see the opportunities.
In difficult relationships.
In difficult relationships.
That is on. Say, I am receptive to the field of limitless energy.
I am receptive to the field of limitless
energy. That makes all things possible.
That makes all things possible.
That is on. All right. And then we move to the chakra repatterning. And it was the brow chakra that's associated to the non-coherence of our problems. All right, you let me know when you're ready.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. Okay. So this was the non-coherence. Say, I use the force of my mind.
I use the force of my mind.
To influence people and events.
To influence people and events.
And resist surrendering.
And resist surrendering.
Life's natural flow.
Life's natural flow.
Cleared that. And then we were still looking at the brow chakra and the emotional non-coherence. Say, I am scattered.
I am scattered.
Cleared. And then we were looking at the chakra shock for the pelvic or water chakra. Say, shock from parental modeling.
Shock from parental modeling.
Of sexual abuse.
Of sexual abuse.
Cleared. Yay. And so when we're talking about parental, that can be generational that's being addressed as well. So it's something that just popped to mind. So that may be part of what we're experiencing with the group if we haven't had the personal experience. And also knowing that we are all connected. So even as we work on it for ourselves in our group, it actually reverberates out to the world as well. Okay. And then we were also looking at the soles of the feet, which is the sub chakra for the water chakra or our second chakra. Say, shock from injuries to the feet.
Shock from injuries to the feet.
Cleared. The physical resonance, and this is the non-coherence And this is for the coccyx or the earth chakra, the first chakra. Say kidney stones or gallstones.
Kidney stones or gallstones.
From fear.
From fear.
Oh, we're still on for that. So we're going to come back to that. All right. And then we're looking at our chakra triad circuitry. Say disrupted energy.
Disrupted energy.
From my air chakra.
From my air chakra.
The negative poles of my ankles.
The negative poles of my ankles.
Cleared. And then we're going to go back to that. Yeah. Say kidney stones or gallstones from fear.
Kidney stones or gallstones from fear.
Cleared. Yay. Sometimes our system has a specific order in which it wants to shift things that it best serves us. So we go with it. All right. And then what brings everything back into balance is the fire chakra. Say, I recharge and revitalize myself.
I recharge and revitalize myself.
That is on. All right. That take us to our final statement. So let's just check. There's something more needed for this session. No, this session is complete. Yes. Okay. So, Valerie, I want to say thank you very much for being the voice of the group. I want to remind, thank you, and give you a moment to respond. Thank you. And I want to remind everyone that as you listen to this, know that, again, energy has no limitation of time or space. So if you think this will benefit someone that you know, feel free to invite them to register. As soon as they register, they too will be tapped into this energy and can experience the benefits of what we're working with in this Mercury retrograde. A couple other things. Remember to drink lots of water and be gentle with yourselves as you work with this energy, especially in the first 24 hours or so. And things to watch for to see the shift. Watch for personal coherence. You just feel better. You are more in tune with your positive strengths, qualities, skills, etc. Watch for, let's see, personal coherence, relationship coherence. You notice that you relate in a better way with people, or they relate in a better way with you, or maybe even people show up to support you that you weren't really expecting. The other one would be awareness coherence. You are more aware of the positive going on, even if things should be difficult. So seeing the silver lining, being able to recognize lessons learned, or even if you don't get that direct message of, okay, I know that there's a lesson learned here, not getting stuck in the negative and being able to move more smoothly into the positive or more coherent thoughts, feelings, behaviors. All right. Just thinking, is there anything more I need to share? No? Anything that you want to say, Valerie?
This has been great, very helpful information, and I'm glad I was able to do it.
So appreciate you being here, and also wishing you and everyone involved with the session wonderful, great, positive spring equinox, because that's coming up in just a couple of days. So yay is all I could say. And I know you said you had snow where you are. It's been overcast here, but no snow. So yay, spring. Let's do that part.
Yes.
All right. And for the next Mercury retrograde, I will have a better handle on getting the information out prior so that we can tap into it a little bit sooner. All right. Thank you again, Valerie, very much for being the voice of the group. And I appreciate everyone that's been involved. And you all have a wonderful, let's just say, going forward. All right. Thank you.